Hello everybody, it's the Rating 425 here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing a little bit different type of video on my channel. Mostly my channel has always been just games and gameplay ever since I was a young kid. But today I'm going to try something new and try out Miami Dolphins videos starting today. And the first video I wanted to make was the 2019 season preview. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to take a look back at how we got to where we are and going into the 2019 season and what we are capable of and maybe what we can do. So the first thing I want to talk about is let's talk about the Adam Gase era. What really happened? He comes in here 2016. There are high hopes. He's going to take Ryan Tannehill to the next level. We're going to get to, we got a lot of young talent and hopes were high, right? We got Vance Joseph as our defensive coordinator. We go 10-6. But when you looked at the statistics, they weren't really that great. Our defense was ranked towards the last in the league. Even our offense was far down in the league. But we managed to win 10 games, a lot of close games, and we had a very, very favorable schedule. Ryan Tannehill gets hurt at the end of the year. We go up to Pittsburgh, get annihilated in the wild card game. But we're all excited. We're like, okay, this is the start of something good. You know, Ryan Tannehill's gonna come back next year. We're gonna be great. 2017 comes around. Ryan Tannehill gets hurt in the training camp, tears ACL again, goes in for surgery, whatever. Um, Jay Cutler comes in, and we're like, okay, maybe we can still do something here. We start the season 4-2. We're thinking, okay, maybe we're still a playoff team, even with Jay Cutler. Um, but then it goes downhill from there. We only win 2 of our last 10 games, finished 6-10, and that was that. But even after that, we're still thinking, okay, Ryan Tannehill got hurt. It was just a fluke year. We still believe in Adam Gase, everything. Then comes around, and 2018 season, I'm sorry, comes. We sign a lot of veteran free agents and like Frank Gore, Danny Amendola, Josh Sitton, and we're thinking we can make a playoff push this year, right? Adam Gase, I think he was kind of playing for his job a little bit. So Ryan Tannehill comes back, he's healthy. Put that in quotations, if you will. And yeah, we start 3-0. We're thinking, holy crap, this is the beginning of the Dolphins dynasty, man. We're about to go to New England, beat the Patriots, get crushed. There's a lot of memorable moments in that season. Albert Wilson was insane. A lot of good plays there. The Miami Miracle, my favorite game as being a Dolphins fan. I've been watching since 2007 at the age, I think it was like 8 or 9. Yeah, 9. So I've been wait, yeah, 9. So I've been watching since then, and that was my favorite game. It's gonna be tough to beat that. I think it's gonna take at least a playoff win, but probably maybe even a Super Bowl win to beat that. That was insane. But we finished the year 7-9, and Adam Gase gets fired. So we hire the Patriots defensive well, he wasn't technically the defense coordinator, but he was defensive play caller for the Patriots. We hire him, Brian Flores, and now we're in a rebuild mode, or so everybody says. Which we are in rebuild mode. I'll agree with that. But apparently we're in tank mode, which everybody says. But I think most Miami Dolphins fans know that we're not actually in tank mode because I think of the pieces that we lost weren't that significant. If you look at it, Frank Gore, we lost him, so what? He's getting replaced by Kenyon Drake and Kalen Balaj. There's 2 better uh, um, running backs anyway, and then we drafted a running back. He should be on here. So what's his name? I forget his name to be honest. Myles Gaskin. That's it. I thought about it even before I seen it. So yeah, that's not. We lose Josh Sitton. That's a huge thing because he was playing really well until he got hurt. We don't have guards. We suck at guard position, so that's a loss. Okay, fair enough. We lost Robert Quinn, Cameron Wake. To be fair, those were some of the only guys getting pass rush last year, but they were old anyway. I don't think they were gonna. What happened there? I don't think they were going to do much anyway. So I don't think we're really in tank mode. I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick is a downgrade to Ryan Tannehill whatsoever. Um, and I think Josh Rosen is a downgrade to Ryan Tannehill at the moment. But I still want him to start over Ryan Fitzpatrick. So what I want to look here is at the roster and just show, we are at least, I think, a 6-win team. And if we pull out, because the Dolphins, they usually always play teams tough for some reason. As Dolphins fans, we know that whenever we win a game, it's really close. Whenever we lose, we get blown out. But I think there's a lot of wins to be had with this roster. If you look at the wide receiver position and Albert Wilson, Kenny Stills, uh, Jakeem Grant, those are three pretty talented wide receivers. Devontae Parker, everybody says it's going to be his breakout year. I think we all understand that he's not going to break out. He's a four wide receiver, maybe a three wide receiver on a good day. Nowhere near our number one. And then you got Bryce Butler. He plays a few games. So our wide receiver core isn't looking too bad, honestly. There's a lot of really fast guys. If you can get them on some slants or something, or get them in open space, there's a lot of yards to be had there. In this video, I'm also going to just mainly focus on guys who I think are going to make the roster. At tight end, we got Nick O'Leary, Mike Gesicki. Those are our two main guys, and Durham Smythe. Those are our three main guys at tight end. I think if Gesicki can learn how to actually run, it seemed like anytime he was going out for a route, he would trip, or like I don't know, he was like never in a position to actually make the bet. So if he learns how to run, he might be a good tight end. So yeah, but I have faith in him. I also have faith in Durham Smythe. And Nick O'Leary had a good game last year, but after against the Bears, I think. But after that, it's kind of non-existent. Our offensive line is going to come down to rookies, basically. Isaiah Prince needs to step up. Uh, I mean, you got Larry Tunsil, obviously. Where's Larry Tunsil at? I mean, I don't know where he's at, but he should be a tackle. We got Larry Tunsil, so hopefully those two guys can hold it down. Um, Other than that, our tackles aren't looking too good. Zach Stirrup, we all know how good he is. Well, he's actually not. Is he? See, I always get these guys mixed up. I don't think he's actually too bad, Zach Stirrup. At safety, we got Minka, Rashad Jones, TJ McDonald. That's actually one of our strongest positions, if not the strongest right now. At running back, like I said, we got Miles Gaskin, Kenyon Drake, a lot of guys, Kalen Balaj, a lot of guys who can make some plays. Quarterback, I'll probably make a separate video on that, but you got Josh Rosen, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick would perform better than Josh Rosen this year, but there's really no reason to have him starting Ryan Fitzpatrick, honestly. Um, I'd much rather have Josh Rosen than give him a tryout for a year. See how he does. Let me guys know what you think about that. Matt Hack is a good punter. Okay, wait. So what's this? What's this? This was tackle. This was offense. I don't know what that means. I don't know why it's set up like that. It's really weird. You got Laramie Tunsil. There he is. Um, Matt Hack's a good punter, like I said. John Denny, long snapper. He might get a little bit of competition from this guy I heard about. Um, our linebacker core is another big strength. Raekwon, I think he's going to have a good year. Jerome Baker, he's going to be our best defensive player. Mark my words, he will be our best defensive player. If not by the end of this year, by the end of next. I truly believe that. I think this guy, he's a rookie. We got to see what he has. Uh, where's Where's our boy Kiko? Kiko, he always plays tough. He's always getting tackles and all over the field. He's fun to watch, honestly. He's a fun personality as well. I like having him on the team. Not the best of pass coverage, but we take our minuses where we get them. And then you got Chase Allen here. He's a good special teamer. So, like I said, I'm only focusing on uh, who I think are more important players. Jason Sanders, he's going to be one of the best kickers in the league. I mean, he was so good last year, man. We got really we know how to draft kickers. That's about it. Kickers and running backs we're good at drafting. Uh, Jesse Davis, he's pretty good. That's who I was thinking of. He's not too bad. Michael Dieter, we need him to step up. I also heard a lot about Shaq Calhoun. He's supposed to be pretty good as a rookie, so we're going to need both our guard rookies to step up. Um, you got Christian Wilkins. We need him to get a lot of sacks this year. We need him to be a presence right in the middle, replace what Ndamukong Suh was. Vincent Taylor, he's a good young defensive tackle. Man, he's been playing for 3 years already. Wow. Keem Spence, he's pretty decent. Devon Godchow, he's really good. I think he's better than Vincent Taylor. He's a good tackle, or yeah, defense tackle. Jonathan Woodard. I mean, if you look at our defense ends, unless somehow Brian Flores is able to get Charles Harris to be an elite defense end in this league, we're screwed as far as pass rush goes. That's our biggest position in need by far, in my opinion, other than quarterback. On cornerbacks, Xavier Howard, he's our number one dude. He's awesome. Um, Eric Rowe maybe will be beside him this year. I hope it's not Bobby McCain. I do not like Bobby McCain. I think he gives up way too many plays. This kid, Torrey McTyer, he got lit up every time he was playing. He's even worse than Bobby McCain, so I would rather have him. Cornell Armstrong, I know he got lit up too. So if we can have Xavier Howard stay healthy, at least we'll have one side shored up. But I mean, and Daniel Kilgore's our starting center. He's a decent starting center. So I mean, looking at our roster, there's a lot of holes, obviously. And there's a lot of positions where we need young players to get good quick. And if that is possible, this team can be something. I think Brian Flores is a good coach. You know, I have to be optimistic about our coach and what he can be. I hope that he can be that. Um, I mean, we got Chad O'Shea, I believe, this offensive coordinator. I don't even know who our defense coordinator is, to be honest. This Packers linebacker coach. I mean, you just never know. With all new staff, a bunch of young players, anything can happen, right? I can see this team realistically getting between the 5 and 8 wins. I'm going to do a schedule breakdown in another video, but I mean, this team is obviously not going to. People have this team being the worst in the league. Probably some people even have them going 0-16, but that's not going to happen. There's a lot of young talent on this team, and if it can step up this year, we have a good chance of getting good, especially if we get the quarterback play. And not this year, but next year, I think it's going to be a year where we start winning a lot of games. Well, thanks for joining me in my first Miami Dolphins video. If you guys stayed to the end, leave a comment saying "Go Dolphins." How about that? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see any types of videos like this in the future, let me know. All right, remember like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.